Dude, that's a stove. Yeah. Whew. Y'all can see that part. I had some old beaver traps left down in this pond. Y'all may remember watching the beaver job that I did last winter. And this is that pond right here. It's not very deep, probably 1.5 feet, 2 foot maybe max. And anyway, it looked like some hogs have been in here. Anyway, I had left some traps here. I mean, they weren't set, they were just tripped, but I had actually left them here and forgot about them. And, whew, excuse me, I was moving. You can see, I'm gonna wash them all off or whatever. But anyway, as I was here doing this, getting ready to go do a beaver job, my buddy Lance called me. He said he had caught some pigs and for me to meet him. So we're gonna drive about 40 minutes to the spot and you're gonna meet my buddy Lance, and he traps hogs as well. So we're gonna see what he's got going on, see if we can't help him out with that, and just keep knocking heads. Every which way I go, just be knocking heads. So y'all enjoy the ride and or enjoy the show. I don't know, enjoy the time. If you're here, enjoy it. I don't know, but anyway, which way? Let's roll. Well, my buddy told me to meet him at the water tower. So I'm waiting at the water tower. Oh, me. Well, how y'all been? I hope y'all been listening to the podcast. By the time you hear this, the second episode, or second episode will be out. So check it out. We're just be talking mess. But anyway, I know it's later in the morning. It's almost 10 o'clock, and you're probably wondering, well, why has he got hogs? How does he have hogs in the trap? Well, we're going to figure that out. He has a trap like the one that I had that doesn't have the trap ring, the jump ring, and his has a jump ring on it. So we're going to take a look at it, because I know a lot of people have been helping me out with ideas of how to refab mine, because I don't have a jump ring on that one particular trap. And that's because I bought it secondhand. And usually when you buy something secondhand, it don't come with all the hands. So anyway, we're waiting on my buddy Lance, and he should be coming down the road here pretty soon. And I think we're going to end up going, we're going down in this bottom right here. We shall see. All right, well, my buddy Lance is leading us on through, and will show us how to get down here. He's trapping for one of these farmers, but he's trying to get done over here before this rain. They talking about some rain. If you do, and once you get rain in these big bottoms like that, it's just a mess. Y'all seen me many, many times. So anyway, we're gonna follow Lance down here, and if you can see that big hedge of trees right there, I think he said the trap's behind that, I believe is what he just told me. So we'll see, just hang on. There we go. Good little group. Just a good little group. Just out here protecting the lake. Little sound right there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Whew. Dude, that's a toad. That's a toad of a sound. Yeah. She is good night. Alright, so what we got on the ground here?
That's the farmer's soybeans that he was planting with and left over, and they just got that seed treatment on them.
I got you. So this was a seed, you used it as the bait, or just...
Well, Mr. Randy, the farmer, he had them left over from planting season, and he can't use them next year, so he just decided to put them to some use and
I got you.
get rid of these hogs, because these hogs were a problem down here in his crops. He had corn and beans.
I got you.
Right here, so
I got you.
We didn't let them go to waste.
No. So, see, that just shows it. And what these do, they'll come in here and just root up the beans right out of the root and the corn. So anyway, Lance traps. He's a land manager for another piece of property, and also does a good. He probably catches as many hogs as I do, if not more, on the piece of property he has.
I don't know about that.
I don't know. He be knocking them down. And he also caught, we're trying to get some footage from Lance. He caught a big load the other night.
Same spot.
Same spot.
20 of them.
20 of them. So I'll try to get a little footage from him. And then, well, let's get these knocked in the head. And this is a tank of a sow. And let's get the head knocking.
Oh, you think you bad, don't you? That right there thinks she's bad. You ain't gonna be bad here shortly. Oh yeah, you want you some, don't you? Oh, you want you some too.
My boy Lance, he be getting it. I'm trying to stay back here just a little bit. Kind of looks a little rough on them headshots. Now, Lance, tell him now, that's 5 for 5 on them headshots.
You've improved your shooting.
It used to take me about 35 shots to get 5 of them down. Well, I don't trap much on this side, so these hogs didn't know who I was, so they was a little more calm. They on my side of the neighborhood.
Yeah, they were just listening because you don't ever shut your mouth.
Lance said they were just listening because I don't shut my mouth. That's what I need, some good listeners. I don't get no listening.
Well. You're gonna have to be unlistening and have that big fatty woman.
Yeah, I know. We let Lance get down. Had him hooked in that jaw right there up under that jaw with that hook. Yeah, I know. Now that he's got them up there, Lance, tell me about that hook.
This is actually a log dragging hook, kind of like a hay hook. It's made for dragging logs. Don't ask me why. Made by Husqvarna. I don't know if it's sponsored by them, but you might.
So I don't know who want to drag a hog with a hook.
One thing I tell you.
Or drag a log, not a hog, but a log.
Yeah. But they will pull out of a hog, and that will stick in your leg.
Yeah, you had one stick in your leg, didn't you?
Yes, sir. Right there.
Ugh. Well, all right.
Don't stick that in your leg.
Yeah, don't stick it in your leg. I don't need no more in my leg. You in, you in.
Straight across. Turn it. Dude. Son.
Woo. That's the tank there. Guys, that is a tank. Woo. That's about big as they come on some of them sows.
I know the farmer's really happy.
Yeah.
Y'all appreciate you.
Sure.
Being my friend all these years and coming helping me.
Oh yeah, and many of y'all, Lance is my buddy. We've known each other for years. But he's also the one that sights in like all my guns. So I was telling him earlier, like, you want another gun to sight in? It's really just need to be checked. So, but
you a good talker, I'm a good checker.
So anyway, we done the. He's the one that sighted in my 6.5 for me. Got all that going for me. We've knocked a few hogs in the head with that. So, and then also the 270, which I usually hunt with for deer season. He's always checked it for me, made it right. And just because he knows, it's not that I can't do it, folks. I just can't do it right. So, he knows all them ballistics, and I'm always asking these people on here about this and that, and they always give me answers. So, but any which way, that's how many hogs knocked down right here?
25.
25 pigs.
And every big sow I've caught right here has had a belly full of the next crop, so we're really taking out a lot.
Right. So if you had 25 and you had 5 of those that had 7 to 8, then you know, like I said, you're that next crop of pigs that didn't get here to eat. I guess for next year when he goes to planting and whatnot. So, Oh.
Well, Big Mama there, she was any day now. So
Yeah, she was.
Glad to get
Her
her.
belly was kind of bumping. But anywho's, we're gonna figure out what we need to do next. We're going to put a little go-go juice on this one. I got some spray stuff. A little bit. There it goes.
All right.
That's it. She reset. All we gotta do is plug her in. Oh.
Yep.
So Lance used to be a lineman, and he worked at lineman probably what I consider one of the best climbers there was. Lance could take about 4 steps and be at the bottom of a pole before the top and the bottom.
Yeah. I got splinter still in me to show. No.
But Lance, you end up losing your arm.
Luckily, not my life.
That's right. That's right.
God wasn't done with me yet.
That's right. That's right. And
he left me here to trap pigs.
That's right. Well, we always say, man, we don't ever know during the hard situations like that. We don't know what God's got us here for. But then later on in life, I mean, you think about how much you enjoy wildlife, outdoors, right. And then your life turns into
gets turned upside down.
Yeah, it's turned upside down. And then looking back now, I don't know how many years. How many years has it been now?
Hurricane Katrina.
Hurricane Katrina.
2005, August the 30th, 2005.
And you were
I was 29 years old.
29 years old.
Tip-top shape of my life.
And looked like a tank, looked like a football player or something like that. If you can picture what those men look like without their pads on. But you were actually out working Hurricane Katrina.
Getting primary 7,200 volts up, and just a freak accident. Cut out on the pole. Some loose bark on the pole cut out. And been working long hours. My head wasn't where it should have been. Should have been home resting because I'd worked so long. But just reached to grab and break my fall, and I grabbed the wrong wire.
Grabbed the wrong one. And
went in my hand, come out my legs. Stayed in UAB for 29 nights and 30 days in the burn unit. My hand was beyond repair. They had to take it off. But,
right.
But they were able to fix my legs. And I was
right.
very lucky to be, and I have 0 problems out of my legs. I do have phantom pain in my
right.
right hand, which I live with it.
Yeah.
Learn to live with it. But that's my story. And
it's been good. And Lance, like I said, his dad was actually my foreman when I worked for the municipality in that town. So he kind of trained me, even though I don't do line work anymore. I'm kind of in the same realm of what he does. And it's just funny how the world can work out for you, you know,
right.
As much as we love the outdoors and don't take it for granted. So, like I said, you're lucky to be here
yep.
and then be able to pass it on to other people who just...
The Lord left me here for a reason, and I may never realize it. It might just be bringing one person to Christ.
Right.
If I do that, it's worth it.
That's right. Well,
anyway, I sure appreciate you coming and helping me.
Yeah, man. We'll have to get on the podcast together and talk about it more and whatnot. And, man, maybe next time they'll pour his feet out a little wider for us. And
it was a challenge, to say the least. To get them all under the...
Yeah, well, like I said, you give them a little sweet stuff, they can't resist it. But, all right, well, the hogs is on the trailer. And, again, I didn't do a whole lot of dragging. You know, I guess somebody's got to film. But any which way, I guess we're just going to leave it here with this. And then, like I said, Lance has got some footage you probably just saw. And any which way, y'all know how it goes. Y'all have a good one. God bless. And as always, Jesus loves you.